All right, so Luke Del Priore here, back with another video. Guys, today's video is massively important if you run a marketing agency and you're looking to close more sales. One of the most important things is to make sure that your prospects show up to their call. How many times have you booked a call with a prospect? I'm gonna show up. You're on the Zoom, you're waiting, nothing. You call them back, nothing. Guys, we're going to avoid that today. I'm teaching you how we have gotten our show rates in our agency up dramatically from about 30% to over 70% of prospects that we book on an outbound sales marketing campaign to actually show up to their meeting. All right, so check this out. We know that our Zoom calls are the set thing and the thing that we turn into cash and revenue for our company. So here are four ways to increase your show rate in your SMMA, okay? Number one is what I call the double confirm, okay? When you guys are speaking to your prospects over the phone, through an email, whatever the case may be, typically what you guys do is you'll say, would you be free this Wednesday at 3 o'clock? If I was making a cold call, what I would do, if the prospect agreed to a meeting, I would say, what day works best for you, okay? What they're then going to do is they're going to look at their calendar and they're going to say, oh, you know, Wednesday works pretty good for me. And then I'd say, got it. And what time works best for you on Wednesday? And you let the prospect select their date and their time. Reason being, if it's their idea, people like to be congruent and in harmony with what they choose to do. If they're picking the time of the meeting, the likelihood of them showing up goes up dramatically. And there's studies that back that data that you guys can find on the internet, okay? So you're gonna wanna let the prospect book their time that they choose. Don't force the time down their throat, let them pick their time. Then after they pick their time, what you're going to say is, got it, Mr. Prospect, just to double confirm. You said this Wednesday at 3, right? I just wanna make sure. And then they're gonna say, yep, this Wednesday at 3. Then you're gonna say, got it. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to book the meeting right now. And what that's gonna do, and you guys need to have this set up, is that's going to fire off an automation. In this automatic message that sends, it's going to say reply yes to confirm. Do me a huge favor, just make sure that you reply to that message with a yes, so I know that you're down on the calendar for the meeting. Guys, by that point, they picked their time. They said, yes, I'm double confirmed. Then they're gonna triple confirm with you through a text message. So you want that level of confirmation coming from the prospect, their idea, confirming. So you're gonna get them to confirm over the phone. Then you're gonna have an automation set up where as soon as you book the meeting, through GoHighLevel, you need to set up a workflow that automatically sends them the Zoom link, as well as that message that says reply yes. Once they reply, we know they're locked in for the meeting. Number two, okay, speaking of automations, we need testimonies being sent to the prospect prior to the call with additional social proof. Guys, if you're cold calling and you're booking appointments, and by the way, I suggest cold calling for your agency, especially if you're new. If that's how you're going about getting customers, you need to give them some information prior to the call. Anyone and their mother can just call and say, yeah, we help businesses grow and scale with this blah, blah, blah system. And they can say, yeah, I'm not interested. The people that do say, yeah, I'm interested, send them your website, send them your Instagram, get video testimonies from your customers and post them. Customers that look like your ideal customer avatar, put them up big so that they can see, wow, this guy works with people just like me and gets these kinds of results. Psychologically, you're giving yourself leverage prior to that meeting. So you need to make sure that that prospect can look at video testimonies prior to the call, your Instagram page prior to the call, and your website prior to the call at minimum. You then go into that call with leverage as an expert. Number three, the manual call the day before the meeting and the day of. Let me explain. Let's say I cold called a business and on Monday, they confirmed with me, they replied yes, okay? And I booked this meeting for Thursday. On Wednesday, I'm going to call the business and confirm again. And I'm gonna say, hey, Mr. Prospect, this is Luke. Then go silent. He's gonna say, hey, Luke, how you doing? Then you're gonna say, I'm doing good. I just wanted to give you a call because I'm taking a look at my calendar tomorrow and I am fairly busy. Just wanted to call just to still make sure that you're okay for that meeting at 3 and to remind you of the meeting. Then they're gonna say, yep, I'm confirmed. Okay? If they confirm then you don't need to follow up the day of because you followed up with the prospect enough for them to know, hey, if I don't show up, I'm a piece of shit, right? But at the same time, you might follow up the day before and they don't answer. You need to follow up the day of the meeting first thing in the AM. Get to your desk early, call them. If they don't answer, call them again. Get that manual agreement again from them over the phone. Hey, Joe, what's going on? It's Luke. Just wanted to give you a call. Make sure we're still good for 3 o'clock. You're still good for 3? Great. Okay? So make sure that you're following up. And number 4, don't let your prospects book weeks out. Guys, you get on the phone with these people and they're like, yeah, I'm going to have to book for 3 weeks out. Don't even put that meeting on the calendar. They're not going to show up. Their levels of interest over those weeks are going to continue going like this and dwindling. You need them to be excited, receptive, open. If you're going to do that, you're going to book it for relatively close. If you look at any of these big companies that sell software, data, things of that nature, you can't book a call with their sales team for more than like 3 days out. So you need to make sure that you're not booking your prospects for weeks out. You need to have a shorter gap in between when the prospect books and when you actually show your face to them. So how can you do this? If a prospect tells you that they need time, that they need weeks, don't even put them on the calendar. Follow up with them in those weeks. I don't like having meetings on the calendar for more than 2 to 3 weeks in advance. It's not my thing. So guys, those are 4 simple ways to dramatically increase the show rate inside of your social media marketing agency. You're gonna have more prospects showing up. You're gonna have more people actually receptive to buy. And if you tick all these boxes correctly, your clients will show up and, like I said, they'll be more receptive and ready to buy what you have to sell. So if you guys like that video, do not forget to like, share, follow, subscribe. Please help me out. YouTube's algorithm has been tough, and I hope to see you in the next one. Now go work.